Okay, I don't know what you've done, but someone is thinking about you morning, noon, and night. And that is not all, okay? Whoever this is, you did something to them that they just can't explain. They can't explain it, but they also can't escape it. There's something about your energy that keeps them coming back for more. It's like it is so much, it's so intense, but they simply can't get enough of it, and it makes them question their entire reality. They are really at a point where they're asking themselves, like, what the heck is actually going on? What is going on between you is something that is not of this world. It is otherworldly. It is giving a little bit supernatural, if you ask me. Wow. Okay, first of all, what I'm seeing is they are being flooded with signs, synchronicities. There is nowhere to run from it. There is nowhere they could go to escape this. It's inevitable, but it's not that they don't like it. It's not that they don't enjoy it. They're just simply overwhelmed by what is going on. It's like, the thing is, they're waking up in the morning. Spirit is saying they're waking up, and it's almost like they can feel you. They can feel you, your energy. There is a pull. It's almost, when two magnets are pulling each other in, it's like there is something invisible that keeps this person coming back to you over and over again. They don't know what it is, and it drives them crazy. They want to figure out, what is it? What is about you that makes them, in a way, helpless, but not helpless in a bad way. Just the irresistible is what comes to mind. You are unforgettable. You're irresistible. There's something to you that is special. It's like a color that has never been seen, or a sound that they have never heard. It is something that is going deep into their senses. They can feel it, and it is influencing them. I am hearing ever since they met you, their life has not been the same, and Spirit is showing me that when you met, there was a moment where you looked into each other's eyes, and you both I am really seeing, a scene where you look at each other, right? And you get it, just this overwhelming feeling of, okay, something is going on. And you're both thinking, okay, something is going on, but no one is saying it, if you know what I mean. Like, no one is saying it, but you're both feeling it. And you're sending each other messages all day long. Spirit is saying you're sending each other signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, and also songs. Like, whoever they are, they enjoy music a lot. They love music. There's someone who really enjoys listening to music all day, but there is something that happens when they go through their day, and suddenly a song is coming up, and it reminds them of you, but in such a strong way that they are almost taken out for a second. They're like, oh my God, like, am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? Have I really lost it? Because oh my God, that can't be. They're out and about, they're grocery shopping, or, at a gas station or somewhere, and there's music playing, and there is a song, and it's almost like you're talking to them. And they're like, am I really losing it right now? And it's really happening. 5 of Swords is coming out. The King of Pentacles is coming out. Wow. Oh my God. You know what they're saying? How can you have that power over me? You're in that King of Pentacles energy. Wow. Whoever this person is really overwhelmed by what is going on between you. And I'm also hearing stalemate for some reason. I don't know. Maybe you also enjoy like games or chess or something, but something happens where you seem to have this effect on them, this control. Not that you're manipulating, you're doing it effortlessly. You're doing it just by existing, but this effect you have on them takes them out it makes them lose it. It makes them lose control. But then it feels so good, it feels so good to give into this. And they're kind of processing what is happening between you right now because they have never experienced it before. I've been taking a couple of notes. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. This is someone who used to only let people into their hearts after a long time, okay? So they kind of wait until they figured that person out, until they knew for sure, okay, this is someone with good intentions. I can let that person in. And I'm seeing that they have all these walls built up. I'm seeing really thick brick walls that they had built up in the past, and they would, when they meet someone, they would take down a couple of stones until they were really sure, and then they would let someone in, but not fully. There was always another wall behind all these walls. But with you, it's like there are no walls, because you, like that Knight of Swords here, you came crashing in. And I'm seeing these brick walls, they had so carefully built, and also it's 111 on my camera at the time that's still left to film. This is definitely a timeline shift you're going through. You went right through them. You went right to their core, and there's something I would really say in that moment you met, something irreversible happened between you. Both know it, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know what hit you in a way. Wow. I'm also hearing this song, All of You by John Legend. I'm on your magical mystery ride. They feel like they got this ticket to this. I'm getting goosebumps while I'm saying this. They feel like they're getting into this magical mystery ride. They have this ticket and now they're on this roller coaster of sensations with you. It's an all-encompassing experience they have never felt before, and in a way it drives them crazy. But it drives them crazy because it's so much, and it's overwhelming because they can also really feel you, really sense you. They could have these sensations like, when you're communicating telepathically, it's like you can sense, sometimes you have goosebumps, or you have like these hot flashes, almost like heat waves in your body. You have dreams of that person. You're hearing their name everywhere you go in TV shows, or random people are suddenly having their name and you're like, what is going on? Or you hear these songs and it's like a message. That is because you are indeed communicating on another level. So I want you to kind of acknowledge, almost like I want you to see these subtle signs. I mean, they're not really subtle, I feel, because both of you know that something's going on, and that something that is going on has definitely a meaning in your life. But I want you to acknowledge that, because you can truly tap into this connection. And both of you are still insecure as to where this leads, as to, is it really too good to be true? Can I really let that person in? And I feel like you are in a way in a no contact situation here, okay? This connection between you is mostly happening in the astral. They are definitely intimidated by you, and wow, the Lovers is coming up. The Lovers, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. They know that this connection is different, and because it is so different, it's also so overwhelming, because when you know what's at stake, you're kind of like, but how am I gonna approach this? Because whoever this is, they see themselves as, you're the prize to them. You really are someone, if they could have you, like, for life, they'd be like, oh my God. And you, on the other hand, sometimes you forget, like, how radiating you are. you come into someone's life and it is never the same again, you know? You say something, I feel like you're the type of person, you say something casually and it's just the most profound thing ever. And with you, it's like you are beautiful, you are attractive, you know, in the sense of outwardly, but what is even more fascinating about you is your inner beauty that radiates into the external, because you're not just, you know, when they met you, they thought, okay, you're beautiful, but that was not it, you know, there was something so different about you, and it was because of what was radiating from within you, something that shifted how they felt immediately. Something, it's almost, you know, it's, I don't want to say it's addicting, but it is intoxicating. It does something to them. It has an effect on them, and it is not coming from a place of you trying or you wanting to, you know, get them to love you or something. The death card also. You're just being you. You're just being honest, authentic, and something about that raw, bold energy. You have learned how to tap into that you're different, that you're not like the others. And for some time, you try to be like the others, but you kind of realize, like, wait a minute, I want to have a person who loves me for who I am, so why should I not be myself? And honestly, I do feel like, think about it this way. If you're not really being yourself, you're actually doing the whole entire world a disservice, because people are meant to experience you. This is why you're here. People are meant to experience your uniqueness. And, you know, as soon as you stop, you know, who are you even trying to convince? You know, who are you trying to please in this world? At the end of the day, what matters is that you're happy, and you have seen that, and then you stop people pleasing, and they see that in you. They see that you're not the type of person to run after them, and that kind of makes them go into that night energy. The night is movement, and Spirit is saying you have moved something within them. I mean, first of all, you came in like a hurricane, like a storm, okay? You came in. I don't want to say you caused chaos, because you didn't really cause chaos, but you caused them to be like, oh my God, how can I live my life like I did before after I met you? Like, it's impossible. And the thing about them, oh my God, I'm also getting like tongue-tied. They are also tongue-tied, definitely. They have a poker face. Outwardly, they are this type of person who is maybe a little distant. They seem uninterested. They seem like they're constantly holding something back from you, constantly hiding something, hiding a part of themselves. And they're not really letting on how much you affect them. And so what I've been writing down is like, missing you has really become a physical sensation to them. There's a big part of them that is missing your body, okay? It goes way beyond missing you. Like, I want to talk to you, you know, I want to talk this out. I want to talk to you. I want to hear your voice. You know, it is really this. They miss your physical body, your physical presence. You know, sometimes when they are awake at night and they, you know, when you have a bad dream and you roll over and you're half asleep and you're, oh my God, and they kind of like reach out for you, or they wish you were there, or they wonder what it would be like to have you next to them. And this is, I feel, what they're hiding. They are hiding how emotional they actually are. Because beyond this calculated person, this, I have it all together and here you know, I'm the poker face. Beyond all of that, there is an ocean of emotion, okay? There's a song that came up. Oh my god, it's actually so funny because it's an emo cover of Kiss Me Through the Phone by Soulja Boy. And I want to read it to you because this is kind of a message from them, okay? Baby, you know that I miss you. I want to get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just want to kiss you, but I can't right now. So baby, kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home. And there are a few things that I'm hearing, you know, I'm always channeling messages through songs. It's they miss you in everything they do. And I feel that they are truly aware of the depth of this, you know, where it's like, kiss me through the phone. What I'm hearing is that you are telepathically communicating. And when they're saying kiss me through the phone, they mean don't stop talking to me. Don't stop thinking about me. I can feel that. I can feel you thinking about me. Because truth be told, I am not joking when I'm saying that. You can sense, if you really learn how to listen and tune in, because there are subtle signs that someone is energetically reaching out, you can sense when they are missing you. Because sure, they can hide all they want, and they can try to camouflage and cover it up in the physical, but energetically, you can feel it. You can feel it because you're not just seeing these synchronicity signs and angel numbers just for fun, okay? You're not just seeing that randomly. You're seeing that because it is everything that is happening on the outside, like in your physical reality, is a reflection of what is going on within you, but not just within you, but also within them. You know what I mean? Like our higher selves, the parts of us that are non-physical, are always communicating. And this is why when you, let's say when you're having telepathy with them, you know, because I do see a strong bond between you, like really like a thread that exists from your heart to their heart, is like you, every time you do that, you strengthen that bond. And even if there is no contact, or let's just say they're not reaching out to you physically, they're not texting you, they're not yet confessing what they're feeling, you can still get into their mind, okay? You're not, you know, it's not something evil or anything. You're just getting into their higher self, okay? This is not manipulation. You're really just tuning into the energetic frequency. Because every single one of us is telepathic, and you can do that. You can definitely do that. And it's honestly, I have such an amazing method that is in my telepathy guide that I'd really like you to try out. It's called the photo method, where you truly look into that person's eyes. There are a couple more things that you're doing. So it goes beyond just you look into their eyes. You really connect to their soul. And with that method or exercise, you can tap into their hidden feelings. You know what I mean? Like what is really going on behind the poker face, okay? Because that connection you have is something that has not started when you met, if I might say it like that, okay? You have been connected before, and a part of you knows it, and the way that you probably have felt it take out resonates is when you looked into that person's eyes. It felt almost like a surge of energy in your body, like a jolt, like lightning hits you, you know, like lightning strikes, and then there is a deep familiarity, almost like where have you been all my life? Like there you are, oh my god. You almost feel, you know, when you look into their eyes, you almost feel a little bit defensive because they can see right through you, but you can also see right through them. So it's a mutual thing here. And so if you want the tea on how that works, go to the link down below. I also offer one-on-one manifestation sessions in case you want to dive deeper into your connections. But I have a couple of message cards here. I really wanted to draw a message from them to you. So you're both, here's what Spirit is also saying, you're both currently in this void or whatever, no contact, whatever is going on between you, because you're not really in no contact, okay? Because what is happening between you can both feel it. That is contact, you know what I mean? Like, you are communicating. It's just that they're still, for whatever reason, holding back. And I feel it is because of their own insecurities regarding love, which, by the way, have nothing to do with you. But think about it this way. This void gives you the opportunity to work through your insecurities. And here's an interesting thing about your insecurities. With you, it's like you went through the dark night of the soul. You have faced a lot of stuff in the past. You have faced a lot of old wounds and trauma coming up. With you, I feel it's more trusting that it can be that good. And with them, it's more opening up to someone in general. This step is really tough for them. But every time you're doing this, your connection is getting stronger. Like every time you're tuning into your inner conversations, you're doing the photo method, it's growing stronger. Trust me, okay? Like, I have done this method, like I came up with this as I was in no contact and really frustrated. Like, I had a hard time even focusing on my life, you know, because I was so frustrated and it was really taking over my life, and I needed something to soothe myself. And I came up with this, and I can only tell you, ever since then, I have gotten such a strong connection to my person that I'm just honestly super grateful. So I want to share that with you, because I believe that there's so much more to this than what we see on the outside. Let me see. Oh my god. Okay, 2 cards are falling out at once. I think this is also representing them. They have a lot to say to you. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, talking about insecurities, right? This is what they're saying. Why would you even want me? I think you have no idea how you come across. They admire the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the wisdom you have, the abundance you have with that Nine of Pentacles. It's abundance not only in the sense of money or wealth, abundance of everything. Like, you are abundant, you're rich, you're overflowing, you're like this. You have an energy that is always overflowing, and you mean so much to them that the last thing they ever would want to do is disappoint you. And this is why I feel with that card here, I want to be the best version of myself. They're saying, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm thinking about is you, and you give me the strength to face everything so that I can be the person that you deserve. So don't ever underestimate what is going on in the silence, because whoever this is, they're truly working on themselves. Okay, I'm not just saying that. They're really working on themselves, but I feel like it is, I don't know, for whatever reason, it could be that they're not sharing a lot of stuff online, or not a lot of personal, private stuff online, or you're not able to see it, you know, physically see it. But it is happening. They're doing it, and they're going through a spiritual rebirth, a metamorphosis. I'm also seeing a butterfly in my mind, like a cocoon. They're coming out of the cocoon where they had been, you know, almost like the hermit separating themselves to then come out of that cocoon as a changed person for you. And I'm hearing slow burn with that. They want you to know that I think that maybe part of you was like, if that takes so long, should I look for someone else? You know what I mean? Or other people were like, do you want to look for someone else? And they're saying, please wait for me, is what I'm hearing. Please wait for me, for whatever reason. Like, that slow burn, Also, Spirit is confirming this. Now that I'm seeing that card, it kind of looks, you know, with that angel in the sky and there are the lovers down there. It's like Spirit is holding the hand over your connection. You know what I mean? Like there's protection over it. There's a shield over it. There's help in the sense of like your angels are protecting it, and you can talk to your higher self about it. You can be like, hey, can you give me a little bit of confirmation? That's okay. Like it's all working out in your favor, and Spirit is really saying true love is worth the wait. Because if you think about it, if you rush into a connection and you're both not fully ready, as you're both working through these things right now, if you get into that connection, you're both not fully ready, it's kind of like I'm seeing a house of cards crumbling, and you don't want that because both of you have serious intentions with each other. And if you want to really harness that energy, if you want to tap into that connection that you already have, that timeline where it is unfolding perfectly, then go to the link down below, and really I can guarantee you, if you lean into thought transmission like telepathy, there are no limits to what you can manifest with them. Like, I want you to know that every inner conversation, every time you're talking to them, or let's say you're visualizing something, you're not just dreaming yourself away, you're really calling that into your reality. And you get to decide, you in a way get to mold and shape this connection. And that is, I think that's such a beautiful thing, because you're going from, oh my God, I'm in no contact, I feel overwhelmed, and all these signs and synchronicities, and what are we even doing? Like, where is this leading to? Let me decide where it's leading. Let me define what love looks like for me, and not what it looks like for me based on what I've experienced, but based on what I truly want, what I truly desire. Like, who would they be in this ideal relationship? How do you want that person to show up for you? What kind of qualities do you want them to have? And likewise, like, who would you be? How would you feel in that knowing that you're truly chosen and valued by them, and really feel it, not just say it, but feel it with your entire being, okay? Like, my clients have really manifested the most amazing shifts with this. Exes coming back, crushes breaking no contact, finding their soul person, their destined partner. Like, there's nothing you cannot have if you believe in it, if you dare to believe in it. So go to the link down below. I am really excited. Guys, that was it for today. It's already a long reading. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you don't want to miss out on more readings like this, definitely subscribe. And by the way, please take a look at the time where you're at right now. The time is an angel number that is going to give you a little bit of a hint as to where you're standing. It's a little bit of support from your spirit team. So drop that in the comments down below. Give it a like, hype, subscribe to get even more, because these readings are energetic exchanges. And if you want to truly reap the benefits, because I am manifesting on your behalf, I am always manifesting for my subscribers, because I truly want every single one of you to get whatever it is that your heart desires. So yeah, you'll get it back tenfold, but I'm rambling. That was it for today, and I'll see you around in the next one.